Okay, my name is Kresten Thorup. I'm CTO in a software company here in Aarhus, Denmark. So we're headquartered here. We have between 250 and 300 employees globally. And so we have some offices mostly throughout Europe. And we do software development, lots of app stuff, mobile. We're doing home banking stuff, and then we do a lot of kind of internet enabling home devices of various kinds. So we're quite a lot into this Internet of Things, into kind of the app side of things, and that. And then we do a software developer conference that actually holds serious, which is something we run in a number of different places: London, Berlin, Zurich, and Aarhus, and Copenhagen, San Francisco, Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, kind of where different places where we know some people that we like to work with, and where we have our own offices. And then we use that to attract interesting people to learn something new, to be inspired by. And that's of course something we share with the communities where we go. And so it's a really defining aspect of the company that we run the conferences, and it's a defining aspect of the conferences that it's run by a software company, because it's kind of the thing that we want to go to ourselves. So we're the biggest brand in that is the go-to conference. So that makes me the go-to guy. Well, I think it's important to celebrate and celebrate all the things that this internet is meaning to us, the way it's changed our lives, so the thing we would like to contribute to this, with at least we're working on towards that, is we have been running this kids club, this kids programming club called Go-To Junior, where we take in kids from like age between 10 and 13 typically, and then every Wednesday we run actually a programming club. And some of our employees, it started out with some of our employees, now we have instructors that are coming from other companies and students and stuff that are helping out as instructors in this, where they do 3D games for the bigger kids, and the smaller kids use this 2D game engine that was developed at MIT Media Lab called Scratch. So they learn some interactive programming essentially, and I think that's a great way to kind of share that, the kind of enthusiasm for creating stuff for computers, right? Because kind of when I look at my own kids, I have kids in these age groups also, and I see them playing games and kind of in many ways wasting their time at the computer. So I'd like to, the real driver behind this is that we'd like to be able to share that enthusiasm we had ourselves when we were 12, that we could actually create stuff on a computer. And there's many different ways, and I hope we'd really like to contribute to that kind of creativity on computers for kids. It's important to make the kids aware of this, and lots of that is connected to the internet. It's connecting things to the internet, creating movies, doing your own YouTube videos, learning how to cut videos, or doing graphics design, or doing the mashup of putting all these things together. There's a lot of these things that the kids could actually do when you're between 10 and 12 and do it pretty good. And there's lots of tools. So helping the kids make this available, because it's not available as it is in the general public school. It's definitely something you have to seek out if you're a kid like that. So we want to help with this. The computers, internet, it's all very young, right? If you look at any other profession, doctors, printing, whatever, has been going on for hundreds of years, right? So this is a profession that's only 20 years old, and of course it's only the few that are still just tinkering with this, and there's very few really professional. But I think this will be ubiquitous, just like math. Math skills are important. doing creative stuff and really understanding what's happening in computers is going to be an important aspect of basic foundation education. Not everybody realized that yet, of course, but I think that's very important because there's so many different places, exactly where as you say, that we're really just consumers of this, and it's there's so much potential in kind of engaging the human brain and completely different positive driving energy in engaging everybody in creating stuff for this. But right now it's very difficult, of course. You have to know, I don't know if you ever tried to open Photoshop, it's not exactly obvious what you need to do to edit some piece of graphics or whatever. That's a very acquired skill. And likewise, video editing is becoming becoming democratized, you could say. Programming is still not really available for the masses. And I think that's a thing we need to see. We need to make that available. We need to, improve the ways that you program, but also improve what people know about programming. And those things have to come together. So I think that can generate so much effect and stuff happening. I can't, of course I don't know what it's going to be, but it's just like math and engineering are fundamental things that we learn in school. This has to become much more fundamental things that we learn in school, and people can use it in so many different ways. So I think that's very important.
Great.
Okay?
Thank you. Thank you very much. And I totally agree with you.